Hello, this is the Trades at U.S. Stocks, Futures, and Forex Market Preview for the 16th of November 2021, Tuesday, options expiration week. Shouldn't be a big deal because we haven't had any excitement, so it's hard to imagine that options will be exciting. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract, daily chart of the broad market and futures form, and as you can see, we're nowhere, right? Didn't do anything today. Literally, the S&P, you can't make this up. Well, let's go through some of this stuff first. We'll get to the S&P in a second. Crude oil up 66 cents to 81.54. Not at the highs, close to the highs, but not at the highs. Gold up $1.30. Not at the highs, but not the highs for the year by far, but close to the highs of the last couple of months, obviously. Here's the fun one. S&P Cash Index, S&P 500. 500 stocks in the whole market. What is that up to? Down 0.05 points for the day. That's about as flat as you can get. I don't know if I've ever seen an unchanged number, but that's as close to it as you're going to get. NASDAQ 100 was down 10.77, so that's also pretty much a nothing. That's a nothing burger. The SOX was down 0.74, so less than a point. Biotechs were down 25.379, and they look ugly, actually. Russell 2000 down 10 points, almost 11 points. Not a big deal. Still hasn't quite come back to retest that 2360. That'll be the big one there. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 12. Again, that's a blip on those 30 stocks. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $1.85. So bonds down, rates higher. That's what we're seeing right now. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, negative 426. So a few more stocks down than up on the New York, negative 272. So again, a few more stocks down than up. And then the trend closes at 0.75. Puts the 10-day moving average just under 1, so that's not a signal. Volume was 5 billion shares. That's a little light, actually, compared to what we've been seeing. Lightest volume, except for the Veterans Day holiday, that's the lightest volume of essentially the last month. So that's not great. If you're looking for excitement this week, that is not what you wanted to hear. The VIX closes up 20 cents, 16.49. Apple up a penny to 150 even. Amazon up 20.53. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, haven't changed the symbol yet, up 6.67. Alphabet, formerly Google, down $4.52. That's a blip there. Goldman Sachs down 10 cents. That's also a blip. Netflix down $3.28. That's also a blip. Tesla down $20.03. It's also a blip. And Zoom up $8.74. Bitcoin closes back down to under 61,000. So a little more negative. This thing had gotten all the way up to almost 70,000, right? But now it has sold off just a bit. In terms of intraday action, look, 5-minute candles. Gapped up, pulled back to fill the gap. A little spike down. And I mean, so flat. What a horrible day. There's nothing else to say. I'm not even going to talk about this. This was just brutal and uneventful, and there's just nothing there. And you could see it coming at a certain point, and that's really disappointing because if this week's not exciting, next week with Thanksgiving and a short week is definitely not going to be exciting. Tuesday economic data here in the U.S. We've got retail sales and import-export prices an hour before the bell. Capacity utilization, industrial production at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Business inventories and the NAHB Housing Market Index at 10. Fed members speaking in the TIC long-term purchases at 4 p.m. at the close. Stocks as usual, charts as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great Trading Tuesday.